the world a better place. Youth like me can support the fight against all the social evils like corruption, poverty, which makes the world a better place to live. Thank you.
To make a world better place, youth like me can try our level best to make a city cleanliness and environment by least pollution and by planting more and more trees in a better way.
To make the world a better place, youth like me can recognize the humanity of other people and respect the human dignity.
To make this world a better place, youths like me can change their deeds and make this world a wonderful place to live.
To make the world a better place, youth like me can volunteer to educate needy kids and provide basic needs by joining NGOs.
To make the world a better place to live, the youth like me can sow the seed of peace and brotherhood in the heart of every human being by respecting them and helping them.
Jai Dharima to all our children. Jai Dharima to all our audiences. कल दिवाली गई, आई होप बहुत ब्लेस थी आप सबके लिए और खूब रौनक से भरी हुई थी. Yes? Did you all have a blessed time?
Yes, ma'am, we had.
Wonderful. Okay, just a little information. मम्मी डॉक्टर किरण बेदी आज अभी नहीं ज्वाइन कर पा रहे, उनकी एक इम्पोर्टेंट मीटिंग आ गई है. Mommy is going to try joining in the end for 5-10 minutes if she can. But in case she can't, we will try getting you all to meet her later on. So let's take our book reading forward together because she is going to be watching you and her blessings are all with you. Right? Yes, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aman. Okay, we start with Aman. Sumit, you'll get me on a screen with them together? Yes. We start with Aman. Aman, Bachi, how was Diwali yesterday?
Ma'am, it
Aman,
was
how
wonderful.
Diwali? Tell us, what all did you do?
Ma'am, it was a wonderful day for me.
Yes.
I helped parents in their work and also in the decoration of house, and also I cleaned the house.
Yes.
In the evening time,
शाम को क्या किया?
in the evening time, I lighted candles and diyas.
Wonderful. Aman, your signal. Carry on, बच्चा. Carry on. Aman.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ.
Ma'am,
शाम को दिए जगाए. हाँ. और?
in the night, I burned crackers.
अच्छा. And did you say your prayers?
Yes.
Okay. Any special custom, any special ritual of the family for Diwali for you?
Ma'am, on that day we go to Gurdwara.
Very good. So did you pray? Did you pray to Baba Ji? Gurdware gayi si?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Wonderful. ठीक है. So that was your special day. And जो कल करा, जो सीखा, you will carry it forward.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? And next time, as I said, you're going to keep a chocolate. You're going to keep
Okay,
a
ma'am.
chocolate for a child who does not have so much. So one chocolate from your pocket money.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है? Okay. Navya, what about you, beta?
Yes, ma'am. I have also enjoyed a lot on Diwali, ma'am. Firstly, I have decorated the house with my mother and helped her in the cooking. And ma'am, then I also do puja with my family, and then I lit up the diyas and draw rangolis, and then I burned the crackers also. Ma'am, I enjoyed a lot yesterday.
अच्छा. रंगोली खुद करी? आती है रंगोली करनी?
Yes, ma'am, with the help of my auntie. Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, तो सीखी ना, खुद करनी आएगी ना, खुद
Yes,
करनी
ma'am.
आती है, तो उसको सीखो. और इट्स ब्यूटीफुल, घर के बाहर रंगोली करना, दिए लगाना, फूल लगाना, डेकोरेट करना, इट्स ब्यूटीफुल. एंड क्या बनाया आपने? आपने कल स्पेशल क्या बनाया? Share it. What was the special thing that you made yesterday, Navya?
Ma'am, I lit up diyas with my whole family, and I burned crackers with my friends and sisters. Ma'am, that was amazing
अच्छा,
moment
तो
for me.
कुकिंग करी? कुछ बनाना आया?
Yes,
कुछ
ma'am.
मीठा?
Yes, ma'am. I baked the cake for cutting on Diwali.
ठीक।
Yes.
खुद से बनाया? खुद सीखो। खुद से बनाया ना?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a little bit. I have get help of my mother.
Very nice. So carry this forward. Carry this forward.
Okay, thank you.
हाँ हाँ, प्रणव बताओ बच्चे।
Yes, ma'am. This Diwali was marvelous Diwali for me.
जी
On the day of the Diwali, we woke up early in the morning. Then we decorated
जी
and cleaned our house. Then in the evening we light up with diyas, and then we had
जी।
a Lakshmi Pujan session and prayed to Goddess Lakshmi and God Ganpati. And then at the night we had dinner.
तो आप जो भी आपने कल करा घर के लिए, आप उसको कैरी फॉरवर्ड करोगे?
Yes, ma'am. Surely.
वंडरफुल। इट्स अ स्पेशल डे। ये जो छोटे छोटे रिचुअल्स हैं, हमारी प्रार्थना है, हमारे तौर तरीके हैं, हमारा खान पान है, ये आप सब बच्चों को आना चाहिए। दिस एड्स अ लॉट ऑफ ब्लेसिंग्स एंड कलर टू योर लाइफ। ये जरूर आना चाहिए। वंडरफुल प्रणव। हाँ जी, सर्वेश्वर आप बताओ।
Yes, ma'am. It was a very nice day for me.
हाँ
First
जी
we cleaned our house, then we decorated.
जी
Then in evening we performed Lakshmi Puja, which is a very important part of our rituals. And in night we firecrackers and many more things. We eat sweets.
वंडरफुल।
A special thing we done on a special tradition of ours is we make a diya
जी
with floor, which is a four-sided.
अच्छा
That we use in puja.
अच्छा, तो वो आप खुद को आपको बनाना आता है?
Yes, ma'am.
आटे का दिया बनाते हो?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ हाँ, तो खुद बनाना आता है। जो भी अपने घर का रीत रिवाज है उसको आगे बढ़ाना। हाँ,
Yes, ma'am.
मम्मी पापा से सीखो, उसको आगे बढ़ाना। वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस। भूमि आप बताओ।
Yes, ma'am. In this Diwali, first of all, I woke up and cleaned my almirah. After that, in the evening, I have done the goddess Lakshmi and goddess Parvati puja, and after that, I have put diyas and candles, and after that I have gone to my father's shop and there attend the puja, and at last I have eaten there and burned crackers. And in these Diwalis I have also learned how to make the gujia sweet with my grandmother.
अच्छा, खुद सीखा है। ग्रेट। सो यू आर गोइंग टू टेक ऑल द कस्टम्स फॉरवर्ड, राइट? यस,
Yes,
वेरी
ma'am.
नाइस, वेरी नाइस, वंडरफुल बच्चे। अच्छा रोहित आप बताओ बेटा।
Ma'am, yesterday I had a wonderful day, ma'am. I woke up in the morning and first helped my mother clean the house, and then took a head bath,
Yes,
and
yes,
then like we put up lighting and some flowers, etc. And then we like uh, did the Saraswati Puja, I mean Lakshmi Puja, and then
yes.
we bursted crackers with our friends. It was very fun, and at night we went to sleep happily with a nice day.
वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस। वी होप एंड प्रे दैट ऐसे ही आपको खुशियां मिले, ऐसे ही आप अपने रीत रिवाज को आगे बढ़ाओ, अपने कस्टम्स को आगे बढ़ाओ। नाउ बिफोर वी टेक द सेशन फॉरवर्ड, आई वांट यू ऑल चिल्ड्रन टू cheer up. You will be meeting mummy soon. If she can't join today, we will make sure you get to see her for a few moments, a few minutes. ठीक है? So we're going to start with the unsung hero. Aman, you first talk about yourself and then you share the unsung hero, bache. Aman, come bache.
Yes, ma'am.
Ha, talk about yourself. Tell us about yourself. Aman.
My name is Amanpreet Kaur and ma'am, may I talk?
Yes, yes, Aman, go ahead. Go ahead, beta.
My name is Amanpreet Kaur and I am in 9th from Mamta Niketan Convent School, Tarantaran.
My hobbies are reading books, learning new things, and cycling. My short term goal is to learn different accents, and my long term goal is to become a professional judge. Thank you.
Your long-term goal is to become a professional judge. And what's your short-term goal? What did
To
you
learn
say? Your
different
short-term goal?
accents.
नहीं नहीं, मुझे नहीं सुनाई दिया, दोबारा बोलो बेटा.
Ma'am, my short term goal is to learn different accents.
अच्छा, ठीक है. So that's your short-term goal and that's your long-term goal. And who's your unsung hero today?
Ma'am, Khudiram Bose.
हाँ, बताओ खुदीराम जी के बारे में बताओ.
He was born on 3rd December. He is the youngest revolutionary in the freedom struggle. Um, when he was of only 6 years, he lost his mother, and after 1 year, his father was also died. So his elder sister took him along to her husband, and also one special thing is that he was only 18 years old when he was hanged to the death. He became volunteer at the age of 15, and also he opposed the British rule. So he sell many booklets um, against the British, and I think we should salute to such a great leader. He was very
We're losing her signal. We'll have to come back to her. I'm not being able to hear her very clearly. Navya, we come to you, bache.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Good
Navya.
evening, ma'am.
Good
I am
evening.
Navya. I read in 8th standard in SRM International School in Hanuman. I want to become a judge, and my role model is Anna Chandi. She was the first Indian woman judge. And my short-term goal is to achieve first rank in class. Now I will talk about the unsung hero. My favorite unsung hero is Vasudev Balwant Satke. He was born on 4 November 1845 in Shedon in Rajgarh in Maharashtra, and he was died on 17 February 1883 in Aden. And he was a revolutionary who sought the Indian independence from the colonial rule, and he was also called the father of Indian armed rebellion, and also was the independence activist. He was removed by the plight of farming community and believed in Swaraj for only remedy for their ills. He also launched the surprise attack to the Britishers. This got the Britishers tense at the colonial rule. This was the most important attack, which was most helpful in defending the Britishers. And after some time, due to some Indian traitors, he was hanged to death. Thank you, ma'am. This is my
नाव्या,
answer.
आपने इनको क्यों चुना? आपने वासुदेव जी को क्यों चुना, बच्चे?
Ma'am, because ma'am, he was ma'am, because everyone don't know about him, and he was not like famous like Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri, and so ma'am, I have choose him.
और उन्होंने फार्मर्स के लिए क्या करा? क्या करा था
Ma'am,
उन्होंने?
yes, ma'am, he was also ma'am done some ma'am, some movement also, I think so, in that. Some movement for farmers, and then by mistake, he did some mistake, so he was removed, I think so.
अच्छा. What does the farmers mean to you? जब आप farmers के बारे में बात करते हो and when you take up their issues, what is the word farmer? What is the emotion farmer? ये farmer क्या
Yes,
है?
ma'am.
आप किसान
Ma'am,
को क्या
farmers
मानते
are the Yes, ma'am. Farmers are the most important persons who are giving us food to eat. Like they are growing rice and wheat in their farms, and then we will then they will harvest it, and they also earn their livelihood by doing this. And
हैं?
we get food from farmers only. They are the very main personality in our life.
Yes. और आप ये समझते हो कि धूप हो, बारिश हो, कोई भी मौसम हो, वो हमारे लिए
Yes,
उपज
ma'am.
कर रहे हैं, है ना?
Yes, ma'am. They will hard work for us. They will doing hard. Yes.
जी, आपने जो अनसंग हीरो आज बोले हैं, आप अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ भी इनके बारे में डिस्कस करना।
Okay, ma'am.
सिर्फ यहाँ
Sure,
तक
I
मत
will.
रहने देना, अपने पेरेंट्स के
Okay.
साथ, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी डिस्कस करना, ताकि आप
Okay.
बच्चे फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल क्या थी उसको सेलिब्रेट करो, क्योंकि कुछ नोन नेम्स हैं और कुछ अननोन नेम्स हैं। दोज आर अनसंग हीरोज।
Yes, ma'am.
सिर्फ वो
Yes,
नहीं,
ma'am.
उनके परिवारों का त्याग किया है, तभी टुडे वी ऑल आर ब्रीदिंग फ्री, है
Yes,
ना?
ma'am.
यस यस।
Yes,
सो
ma'am.
इसके बारे में यू मस्ट डिस्कस एंड रीड मोर, यहाँ तक मत रुकना,
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है? हाँ, अमन आप बताओ बेटा, द सिग्नल हैड गॉन, आप बताओ। Complete the
Ma'am,
unsung
please
hero
repeat
बच्चों। Sumit, can we hear her?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, please repeat what you said.
अमन आवाज नहीं आ रही है। I'm not being able to hear you. चलो, I'll come back to you. Pranav, you talk about your unsung hero.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. My name is Pranav Sanjay Dorge. I am currently in 10th standard studying at Auxilium Convent High School, Ahmednagar. And my hobbies are like reading books and collecting knowledge about more and more new things. And my role models are my parents. And my goal is to do best in the every work which I do in my life. And the unsung hero from my region is Krishnaji Sabe. Krishnaji Sabe was an Indian freedom fighter from Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. He, along with his associate Tatyaji Makaji, started an war of independence against British. He was basically a high-ranking police officer in Ahmednagar Police during British time. But on the instigation of Vasudev Phadke, he declared a war against British and challenged the British government. For this, he began a movement, and along with many of his members, he attacked on the offices which were of government in the Pune to complete his means what his dreams or his dreams about the freedom of his country, that is India. But one of his comrades became a traitor, and therefore all information about his future plans went to British. And hence, on December 1857, the British officers attacked Krishnaji Sabre, and therefore he was hanged to the death in the prison in Ahmednagar. And the quality of Krishnaji Sabli which I liked was that, and every freedom fighter which I like, is they did not fight for their community, they fight for unitedly for whole India, for whole nation. And because of their struggle and deeds only, it is possible that we are living freely in our country India. Thank you, ma'am.
Personally, कुछ पढ़ा इनके बारे में, his personality as a person, वो कुछ पढ़ा?
Yes, though he was though he was against British, but before he was in British police only. So he fought for British police also. Means we see here fair. Means he was fair. He was not partial from any side. But after the instigation of Vasudev Phadke, he got the courage to stand for the truth, and so he stand against British.
हाँ, तो उन्होंने अपने धर्म को अपहोल्ड करने के लिए एक स्टैंड लिया।
Yes, ma'am.
As an Indian, to uphold his dharma,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
अपना
ma'am.
धर्म अपहोल्ड करने के लिए एज एन इंडियन उन्होंने एक स्टैंड लिया।
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? क्योंकि
Yes.
what is the dharma of a true Indian? आप
That is
बताओ
nationalism. Nationalism. True dharma of Indian is to be united to keep the peace, and to have the value of means we say towards nation, love towards nation.
Yes. So he realized that his dharma is towards his motherland, and to
Yes,
protect
ma'am.
his motherland,
He did
came.
everything what was possible for him.
Yes. एंड जब आप ऐसी लड़ाइयाँ लड़ते हो, आपने मुझे एंड में क्या हमको बताया, दैट information from a very close associate went.
Yes.
तो इतनी समझ भी हमको रखनी है that when you're fighting for causes, when you're fighting for issues, how much to share and what not to share.
Yes.
As you grow up, you will understand this.
Yes, ma'am.
This is also a very sensitive topic. But आपने देखा कि it is a close associate that passed on the information to the British officer.
British. Yes.
One has to also be very vigilant when one fights certain battles.
Yes, ma'am.
एक और चीज हमें सीखने को मिली. आपने एक और चीज बोली. आपने बोला कि उन्होंने सिर्फ अपने रीजन के लिए नहीं लड़ाई लड़ी, उन्होंने पूरे कंट्री के लिए लड़ाई लड़ी.
Yes, and this every freedom fighter has done this.
हाँ, तो इसमें से क्या मिलता है हमको? मैं आपको एक क्वेश्चन पूछ रही हूँ. उन्होंने सिर्फ अपने रीजन के लिए लड़ाई नहीं लड़ी, पूरे कंट्री के लिए लड़ाई लड़ी. इससे हमें क्या सीख मिलती है?
Yes, ma'am. There is a famous Sanskrit slok actually that ends with Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Means the whole world is my family. When one thinks in this way, then only it is possible that one will live for everyone and one will love everyone. So this was the value which Krishnaji Sable and every freedom fighter had.
Very good. And can the well-being of a community exist without the well-being of the rest of the country?
No, ma'am.
Huh.
Means everyone should have that.
Yes. So the message is from what you've said is that we all need to move forward together.
Yes, unite.
Yes. So no division.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to move forward in a united way. And your well-being is associated with the well-being of others, and their well-being is associated with your well-being.
Well-being
So
of
it does
others.
not work in isolation.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. अच्छा. Now we come to Rohit. Huh?
Hi everyone, my name is Rohit Raj, and I am 13 years old, and I am from Hyderabad. My hobbies are reading books, playing chess, playing cricket, cycling, coding, drawing, and my interest lies in science, technology, astronomy, coding, and artificial intelligence, and mainly learning new things. My role models are my role model is APJ Abdul Kalam because he is very hardworking and great personality. My short-term goals are to study well and get double digit rank in GE mains. And my long-term goals are to study in IIT or triple IT and become a scientist, entrepreneur, or a software engineer and make something that helps my society and brings proudness to my nation.
Wonderful. Let's talk about your unsung hero.
Ma'am, the unsung hero I'm going to talk about today is Komaram Bhim. Komaram Bhim was born in 1901 in the forest areas of Adirabad. He was basically a revolutionary tribal leader who fought against the Asaf Jahi dynasty and the Nizams for the freedom of Adivasis and for his people. In my perspective, he's a very brave and courageous man who fought for the rights to use all the resources of the forest. Uh, he was inspired by Bhagat Singh and Alluri Sitarama Raju, who gave up their life for our motherland. During my learning about Komaram Bhim, I studied about his struggles he had gone through his childhood. So during his childhood, he observed many unjust practices in his society. He saw that the Nizams were putting very high taxes, setting up very high taxes that were hard to pay, and when the taxes were not paid properly on time, they would take away the lands and put it under their control. Komaram Bhim saw this and he was very angry about it, but he was still a young boy, so he couldn't do much. But inside him, the fire of the rebellion fire started burning within him, and the tribes uh, practice shifting agriculture, and so but the Nizam said you didn't like this, and they demanded to hand over all the crops that they had grown from many months, and the crops were almost near harvesting stage. So as all the hard work would be wasted, they protested, and that protest turned into a fight, and many people were killed from both sides. And this started created problems with the Nizam and Komram Bhim. And Komram Bhim tried to have a meeting with the Nawab of Hyderabad to discuss on this topic, but he was neglected, and he thought that in this way he cannot like solve this problem. So he started a agitation against the Nizam, and he even proposed he even gave a propose for starting a new state called Gondwana for his own people. I am inspired by Komaram Bhim because of his courageousness and bravery and his spirit of never giving up. And he fought for his people, for his rights, and he knew that one day he might get killed or something, but still he fought because he was fighting for justice, and he didn't want to give up.
Rohit, what exactly did he do? What exactly did he do? You're talking about the forests, preserving the forest.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
exactly did he do?
Ma'am, he was fighting for the rights of using all the resources in the forest, ma'am.
So preserving the forest completely for the
No, ma'am.
tribal area?
No, yes, ma'am, for them to use it. The Nizams would not allow them to cut the trees and do their own agriculture. Because of that,
So the Nizams were using all the resources.
No, ma'am, they would put it as a protected land, and they would not let them use the land. Like it would become
So
as
it was giving the forest land back to the tribals.
yes, ma'am, like allowing them to use it. He was fighting for his rights.
So he was fighting for the rights of the tribals so that they could get back their own land.
Yes, ma'am.
And he went all the way to protect them.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, and what you really liked about him is his courage,
And his bravery. I was
his
inspired.
bravery. Anything about his personality did you come across when you were reading his way of working, his way of fighting the battle, his choice of words, his language? Did you read any interaction, or did he say something, leave any message?
Ma'am, he used to
Any
say a
audio?
slogan called Jal Jungle Jamin, saying that Jal means water, jungle means forest, and Jamin means land. And this means that the people of the forest should have the rights to all the resources of the forest. So he used to give the slogan while fighting for others.
Yes. So that is what you need to emphasize on. जल, जंगल और जमीन जो इस पे रह रहे हैं, जो इसको सींच रहे हैं, जो यहाँ के लोग हैं, उनको ये सारे रिसोर्सेज मिलने चाहिए. And the tribals were being deprived of it. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So he fought for their rights. Wonderful, Rohit. Okay. Now we come to your question answer later, but we ask Sarveshwar to talk about his unsung hero. Thank you. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
My name is Sarveshwar Sharma. I am in 11th standard and I am from a Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. I study in Convent Scholar School, and I am greatly inspired by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and I want to become a doctor and also to serve and help needy people. The unsung hero of my region is Punjab Singh. Punjab Singh was born in Kotli Bhagwan Singh village of Araspura Tehsil of Jammu district. He was a servant in British Army. He was in the British Army, but he was greatly inspired by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He was thrown out of the army for extending his support to Netaji, and finally the Britishers imprisoned him and jailed him for his support to Netaji. But finally, when he came out, he left the job of British Army and joined the Azad Hind Fauj in 1940. He worked shoulder to shoulder with Netaji and also went to Japan with him. There he worked very hard. He struggled very hard, and I like him because he's a very simple person. He used to perform puja every day. He was a very religious person also. He is a very simple by heart. He also worked for these children. He makes school in his area, and he was a good person, a social reformer also. And I was greatly inspired by him because if he wish at that time, J&K was a princely state. If he wish, he can be a rich man. There was no concern with India, but still he fight for India, fight for people, because he believed that oppression on anyone is oppression on him. And he worked for freedom, and I am greatly inspired by him. Thank you.
सर्वेश्वर, उनकी इतनी सादगी थी जो आपने बात करी कि वो बहुत सिंपल थे एंड वो दूसरे रास्ते एस्पिरेशंस के साथ जा सकते थे, लेकिन फिर भी उन्होंने ये रास्ता चुना. उसको क्या वर्ड बोलेंगे? व्हाट इज दैट वर्ड? उन्होंने अपनी सादगी के साथ, अपनी प्रार्थना के साथ, उन्होंने रास्ता जो चुना. व्हाट डिड ही फाइंड? ही फाउंड हिज पर्पस इन लाइफ.
Ma'am, because he was a great nationalist.
So at that point, what did he choose? What did he find? He found his purpose in life.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'm trying to share with all of you is that once you find your purpose in life and you truly believe in that purpose, only then can you give it your all. राइट?
यस मैम.
हाँ, तो अगर आप जितने भी अनसंग हीरोज के बारे में इस वक्त सुन रहे हो, दे ऑल हैड अ पर्पस, दे ऑल हैड अ कॉलिंग, एंड फिर उन्होंने 100% मन पक्का करके उसको अपना सब कुछ दिया, क्योंकि ये रास्ता त्याग मांगता है. अच्छा, आपने बोला वो रिलीजियस थे, वो प्रार्थना करते. What do you think was his religion? And what do you think he would be praying? So just imagine.
Ma'am, he was praying for the betterment of all.
Yes.
I think so.
अच्छा, अगर वो प्रे कर रहे थे तो उनकी प्रेयर सिर्फ प्रेयर में रही कि did it get converted into action?
Ma'am, it get converted into action.
Now, I want you to elaborate on this. That what is true prayer?
Ma'am, true prayer is to do that, not only to pray and also work on it.
Yes. When you believe in God, when you pray, your prayers and your faith has to get translated into action. If you're only praying for 5-10 minutes and doing the chant and doing the religious ritual, but you're living a life which is not in harmony with your prayer, is that real prayer? Yes. So that is also a very important message from your unsung hero. Right? So
yes, ma'am.
This is how we would like all our children to understand the emotional side also of the unsung heroes. Because हर unsung hero का heart, body, mind, soul, purpose, calling has to be in complete harmony. तभी they can give their 100%. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is how you learn from them. Why do you think Mummy started Unsung Heroes? Navya, you tell me, why do you think Mummy started the Unsung Heroes?
Ma'am, because we can come across them that ma'am we are not knowing about them so much, so we can know about them by this method.
Okay, I'm going to hear all of you, then share my thoughts. Pranav, why do you think we started Unsung Heroes? Why do you think Mummy
We
wants you to? Yes.
I think so because what we see in today's world is we lack unitedness, and means there are divisions, so many divisions in society, that society has divided into many classes. But the unsung heroes had the quality to take everyone together and move forward. So this is not seen in today's world. Means so one is moving alone, so the community is lacking behind. So this was not there in the unsung heroes which we have seen. The qualities in them are not present in today's world. So I think so ma'am have chosen the unsung heroes.
Unsung Hero. ठीक है. Rohit, what do you think?
Ma'am, I think ma'am has selected unsung heroes because they are also great personalities that we might have not known of them before, and like they have fought for many other things that might seem small to us, but because of that, nowadays that made our country independent, and our society upper well knit society.
Okay. 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 Aman, what do you think? Why has ma'am has asked all the children to talk about Unsung Heroes? There's a connectivity issue. Bhumi, why do you think?
Ma'am, I think so that, ma'am, is an audible?
Yes, beta, go ahead.
And I think that she wants more because of the country. मैम अब वो कहते हैं ना कि आज हमारा देश खड़ा है तो उसके पीछे बहुत लोग हैं जिनके बारे में हम लोग को नहीं पता है, तो मैम जानना चाहती थी कि हमें कितना पता है और बाकी लोगों को भी पता चले कि अगर आज है तो हम लोग किसकी वजह से है. Ma'am, can I say about my unsung hero because you have not asked to me?
No, I'm coming to you. मैं ये वाला आंसर सुन के then I'm going to come back to you. अच्छा,
Okay, ma'am.
सर्वेश्वर, आप बताओ. Why do you think ma'am has asked us to talk about the
Ma'am,
unsung?
I think because ma'am wanted to give them their due respect, which they need. I think they should given their due respect because there are many people, except few, who also deserve that position, that honor. I think that's why ma'am has called this.
बेटा, मेरे ख्याल से आप सबके व्यूज बहुत वंडरफुल हैं, बट मेरे ख्याल से मेरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू एक दो और है. जब आप अनसंग हीरोज पढ़ते हो, जब आप उनके बारे में व्हेन यू रिसर्च अबाउट देम, what you're also understanding is human traits. You all understand what I'm saying? You're understanding. You're
Yes, ma'am.
understanding the power of the human mind. Were they any different in body, in physique?
Ordinary man people.
Simple people, but they went on to lead extraordinary lives. When you're studying Unsung Heroes, you are understanding the power of goodness, the power of purpose, the power of the human heart, body, mind, soul. Some were very fragile but so physically tough. Some didn't have they were not big built, but they were physically so tough. They were so resilient. Where was that strength coming from? Where was it coming from? It was coming from the mind. It was coming from the heart. It was coming from goodness. It was coming from purity. Correct?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
another thing, Were the circumstances in their favor or were the circumstances against them?
Against
them.
Against them.
Suggestions
They are
were
And
good.
and what did they do, Navya? What did they do?
Ma'am, they put them into the jail for ma'am, when they are doing the puzzle to moving them out.
The circumstances were put on the side. They fought against the odds. उन्होंने हालातों को अपने अनुसार बदलने की कोशिश करी कि वो आगे बढ़ते गए? क्या करा उन्होंने? नाव्या.
Yes, ma'am. Please speak again.
उन्होंने हालातों को अपने अनुसार बदलने की कोशिश करी कि वो आगे बढ़ते गए, नो मैटर व्हाट केम देयर वे.
मैम वो आगे बढ़ते गए और मैम वो मतलब पीछे नहीं हटे, कुछ भी परेशानी नहीं आई.
यही आप सब बच्चों ने भी सीखना है कि हमारी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में भी कई बारी हालात हमारे अनुसार नहीं होंगे. हम क्या करेंगे? हम क्या करेंगे? बोलो, एक एक करके बोलो.
मैम फाइट करेंगे, सर्कमस्टांसेस से लड़ेंगे.
हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. जब हमें आगे बढ़ना होगा ना, हमें सही रास्ते अपने आप मिलने शुरू हो जाएंगे. हमारा जो माइंड है, हमारी जो समझ है, हमारा जो मन है, वो अपने आप हमको सही रास्ता दिखाएगा. जब हमें सही तरीके से आगे बढ़ना है, तब हमें ताकत मिलेगी, हमें शक्ति मिलेगी आगे बढ़ने की. लेकिन हमको आगे बढ़ना है विद द राइट काइंड ऑफ थिंकिंग, विद द राइट काइंड ऑफ संकल्प, with the right kind of purpose. They were not selfish. वो सबको साथ लेके चलते थे. उनमें त्याग था, उनमें शुक्र था, उनके पास जो था उन्होंने उन रिसोर्सेस के साथ आगे बढ़े हैं. ये सब चीजें हमको ऑब्जर्व करनी है जब हम लोग अनसंग हीरोज को स्टडी करते. करेक्ट? So my request is, after the show, re-look at your unsung hero, reread what you've read, and try looking at the unsung hero from the current times. You will understand the messages that are coming your way. This is a very big learning coming your way for your current times, for your life. Correct? Great. Okay, Bhumi, your unsung hero. हाँ बेटा. हाँ, Bhumi, your unsung hero.
My name is Bhumi Parekh. My age is 14 years old and I'm from Varanasi. My goal is to achieve ranks in studies in my school life. My unsung hero is Tin Sutla. Tin Sutla. She is from Nagaland and she does her job in Delhi. She was 34-year-old woman. She has been dissatisfied by doing job of teaching and she wants to come in Varanasi and wants to join the NGO formed by Shailash Pandey. When she has come to Varanasi, she wants to visit the ghat site, and when she has gone to ghat site, she saw that the people are using ghat for dumping garbage, for open toilets. At that time she felt very sad, and at that time only she decided to clean this place. But the people at that time discouraged her, and she also found that sometimes impossible to do it. But with a courage, determination, and a confidence, she with a team members cleaned that place, and they have removed 300 kilo garbage from there.
What is fascinating you about her? What have you really liked about her?
Ma'am, her confidence, her courage, determination. The people are distracting her that you are not able to do, but she, with a confidence that she's saying that I will do, and she has done it. That once she says
उन्होंने ये मूवमेंट अकेले शुरू करी थी, ये मूवमेंट अकेले
मैम
शुरू
एक्चुअली उन्होंने ये मूवमेंट जब वो 2012 में उधर वो गई तो उन्होंने देखा तो उनको उस टाइम तक बहुत सैडनेस हुआ। फिर बाद में उन्होंने बहुत डिस्कस किया, फिर अपने टीम मेंबर्स के साथ बात किया कि ऐसा ऐसा हो रहा है, मुझे डिस्ट्रैक्ट भी किया जा रहा है। तो फिर सब साथ में आए और मिलकर साफ सफाई किया। तो 300 किलो गार्बेज उन्होंने रिमूव किया उस टाइम। 300 या 3000 ऐसा कुछ है।
इसका मतलब हमने इसमें से क्या सीखा? उन्होंने हाँ क्या सीखा?
मैंने तो यही सीखा कि अगर आपके आगे सर्कमस्टांसेस आते, डिस्ट्रैक्शन आते, तो आपको हार नहीं मानना है, आपको लोगों की नहीं सुननी है, अपने ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस रखकर अपना करेज देखकर आगे बढ़ना है। क्योंकि अगर एक डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा है तो एक होगा जो साथ देगा। तो उनकी मत सुनो, मतलब उनकी सुनो या फिर खुद से करो कॉन्फिडेंस लेकर, क्योंकि आपके अंदर काबिलियत है।
हमने ये भी सीखा कि उनके पास ये करेज था कि उन्होंने ये शुरुआत अकेले करी। उनके पास जो रिसोर्सेज थे, जितने साधन थे, उन्होंने वहां शुरुआत करी। Mommy, I told you we were praying. Thank God to see a smile on all your faces. So, Mommy.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hello, ma'am. Happy Diwali to you.
Thank you for allowing me to have kept up my work, because I'm in a group meeting today, writing my book and editing it. So I'm in company, and I didn't want to take their time, steal their time. I'm at a very critical stage of finishing my book. So thank you, children. I'm sure Saina has done some justice to your evening get-together.
I'm trying, because I know what I'm up against. They were so sad, and I'm trying to bring their energy up, because they wanted to be with you, and that emotion is a different emotion altogether for them, Mummy, to be with you.
So we are up against, we're getting ready for a very good book release sometime in December, where all our students will also, I'll do a book release in the students group too. So you'll all come together for the book release. Okay, Rohit and Pranav and Navya and Bhumi and Amanpreet. Amanpreet is joining. So good. So this is what we're doing. Okay, any question to be asked before I go back to my book writing?
We have the Q&A yet left, but give them a message before you go, Mummy. Then I'll complete the Q&A with them. But give them a message before you go.
There's so many messages can be given. Ask them what they want to hear from me. I will. They can go rather than go to your Q&A. All right. Okay. Ask your question.
Okay.
Navya, what was your question from me?
Yes, ma'am. What are you saying?
Yes.
What was your question from
What's your question, beta, for Mummy?
Ma'am, my question is that, ma'am, how long do you study to achieve your success in life? Ma'am, how long do you study in a day and to achieve your success?
I'm just reading your question again so that I.
Mummy, how long does she have to study to achieve success?
How long she has to study? It all depends on your. It's not a question of how long. I think it's more of quality rather than the quantity. It's not of 10 hours a day. You may study for 2 hours a day, but your grasp is brilliant, and you've been able to imbibe it, get it, recall it, express it, understood it. That's good enough. But it's not being a donkey. It's being a racehorse. That's why donkey is a donkey and a racehorse is a racehorse. Racehorse runs like this, and donkey goes on and on and on and on. But donkey remains a donkey. So you're not a donkey, you're a racehorse. So how fit you are, how mentally alert you are, and you must not drag on. कोई किसी के लिए थोड़ी पढ़ रहे हो, अपने लिए पढ़ रहे हो. आप अपने लिए पढ़ रहे हो, मम्मी को डैडी को दिखाने के लिए नहीं है कि मैं देखो 10 घंटे पढ़ा, लेकिन गधे जैसे पढ़ा तो क्या फायदा. Bright student, brightness जैसे पढ़ा, grasp कर लिया तो. So even if it's short reading, Even if it's short to the point reading, recall is good, freshness of mind is brilliant. Take a break, come back again. So it's not a question of how much. Yes, but if you have time and if you got the freshness in mind, why not study more? Why not? Then why sleep? Why gossip? Why spend? If you got the freshness, study. But if you're feeling dull, do something else. Get to music, take a break, sleep, have a nap, go to your mummy, help in cooking, or daddy, help. So, or teach a friend. So it's diversion. So study as long as you've got all your faculties into it. But don't stretch it. कि मैंने इतने घंटे पढ़ना है. नहीं, मैंने इतना time में grasp करना है. That's it. So it's not the time, it's a quality. Okay? Okay, Navya? All right. Pranav, what's your question?
Yes, good evening, ma'am. My question is that the entire world was not able to distract the great Arjuna from his goal. But then what is that is distracting us from our goal? That even a single notification has the ability to distract us. So what we can do to turn this distraction into determination and focus towards our goal?
Well, it's not that during Arjuna's time there were no distractions. Of course, there were distractions. Today, you have information technology distraction. Then there were other distractions. So distraction is always there because there's always an alternative to do something else for anybody who's interested in other things as well. Arjuna was like, अगर मुझे ये अचीव करना है तो मुझे I have to achieve this. मुझे ये करना है और सारी लगन उसी में. जिन लोगों ने कहा गया ना भगवान को पाया, वो एक लगन थी, मुझे भगवान को पाना है, मुझे इस चीज को हासिल करना है. अभी आपने ओलंपिक गोल्ड का नहीं देखा है? जो ओलंपिक गोल्ड लेके आया वो कैसे है?
Yes,
बड़ा फोकस था, उसका एक ही लक्ष्य था, मुझे ये करना है. तो उसका सारी मेहनत, सारी सोच, सारा कर्म, सारी तैयारी, सारे रिसोर्सेस उसी में जा रहे थे, लेकिन उसकी में लगन थी, कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं थी. Nobody was chabuking him. Nobody was hitting him from behind. Okay, go and get me an Olympic medal. Arjuna was not being pushed from behind. It was coming from within. So the more that fire is within, the more you will glow. But the question is, how do you have that fire? It comes from within, but then you are choosing to add to the fire. हवन जब करते हो, जितनी आग और चाहते हो उतनी आहुति डालोगे. हवन में जो हवन करते हो, उसकी सामग्री होती है. आहुति में जितनी घी डालोगे उतना वो आएगा. तो घी तो आपके हाथ में है, मत डालो, वो आग नहीं जलेगी. और डालो, खूब जलेगी. Then it's because you are nutritioning it, you are inspiring it, you are aspiring it, you are wanting it, you are hungry for it, you are thirsty for it, you want it. So the more you want something, the more you will pay attention to it, more you will focus on it. You will not get distracted. Other distractions you'll put aside, you'll postpone them, you will not divert. So it is all you want. You have to ask yourself, how much do you want? Then your no notification will distract you. You will keep aside the notification, you keep it away, and you take your mind off it. It's all in your mind.
Yes.
You are the master, or the mind is your master? You are the master of your mind. The mind is not your master. You are the master of your mind. This mind is yours, not mind is you. No, it's you who's the master of your mind. So if you start, and you need to say the games the mind plays, it distracts you, it gives you attention also. You have to tell your mind what you want, distraction or attention. Then you remove all the distractions away, put them aside, keep them away, find out that so that notifications are mute, so you can't even hear any notification. Put them on mute. If you don't keep them in mute, it will call you. But if you put them on mute, it will not call you.
Yes.
It's in your hands. So it's how much you want. Okay, Rohit, what's your question? To stop political
Rohit, your
power.
question.
Ma'am, nowadays.
Rohit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, Rohit.
Ma'am, nowadays many political leaders are misusing their powers. So, what are the possible ways to eradicate power misuse?
with evidence. If you have evidence of political misuse, collect evidence and take it to court. Nothing else will happen. Nothing else will help. Take it to court. But it based on evidence. Court will not go by hearsay. If there's a corruption scam or it's a misdeed or a criminal act, it needs evidence. Court will not go on hearsay and gossip. So you may know it, you may have heard it, you may have seen it. Where's the evidence? You need to prove it. You understand? The person will be innocent till proven guilty. So sometimes evidence is difficult, but you cannot just generally allege it. You need to have some evidence. You understand? And then the courts are the arbiters. Nobody else can do it. However, people can vote them out the next time. Don't vote for them. You don't vote for them. Vote for the candidate or vote for that party. It depends, varies from candidate to candidate or party to party. Okay? All right. Bhumi, what's your question? Bhumi?
Ma'am, my question is that how can I change myself? Because I think that the distractions are coming in my life and the problems are coming in my studies also, that I'm not able to find the solution on it. And I want to say in Hindi also that ma'am, माइंड मेरे को कंट्रोल करता है, मैंने बहुत बार देखा है, पर मैं चाहती हूँ कि मतलब आपने जैसे अभी प्रणव को कहा कि मास्टर होते हैं हम लोग माइंड के, पर मैंने बहुत बार देखा कि मेरे को वो कंट्रोल करता है. आई वांट टू फ्री फ्रॉम दैट. I want that what I want to do, that when I used to study, sometimes come that I want to listen song, but when I come that I want to do math. Actually, I want to do math, but I listen song. So why it happened, I don't know. That's why I think that my bad habits are with my hands. I want to free from that. I want a good habit. I want to be a good student. I also want to achieve ranks in my studies, but I'm not able to do. This is my question. How can I do?
Timetable banate ho?
Yes, ma'am. This time I have made timetable.
Follow your timetable. Start practicing following the timetable. और अगर मान लो ये करा 9 से 10 ये करूंगी या 11 से 12 ये करूंगी, पर पहले तो रीजनेबल बनाओ. Stressful ना बनाओ. First make it reasonable, not stressful.
Okay, ma'am.
So अपना timetable बनाओ. ठीक है? Easy चीज पहले ले लो, फिर difficult बाद में लेंगे. Small achievements. Start making small achievements. मैंने माम आज मैंने 10 से 11 ये कहा था, मेरा हो गया. Now I'll celebrate. Okay? Then मैंने मामा 12 से 1 करा था और मेरा चैप्टर मैंने सोचा था ये मैं कर ही नहीं पाऊंगी, उठ पाऊंगी. मम्मी हो गया. So even half an hour से शुरू करो. Half an hour को 40 minutes कर लो. 40 को फिर तो आपकी प्रैक्टिस बन जाएगी. वीक 15 मिनट से भी कर लो. अगर इतने ज्यादा है तो स्टार्ट स्मॉल. धीरे धीरे 5 मिनट 10 मिनट. ओके? तो अगर धीरे धीरे करोगे यू विल सी दिस इज इट्स लाइक रनिंग जॉगिंग. आप आज करते हो बहुत सांस बढ़िया 10 मिनट का, 10 मिनट तो करा, फिर ना अब मैं 12 मिनट करूंगी तो 2 मिनट पता भी नहीं चलेगा, फिर मैं ना 3 मिनट और करूंगी एंड यू हैड अ लिटिल डाइवर्शन एंड यू मेक इट एंजॉयबल. मामा पता भी नहीं चला मैं 20 मिनट जॉगिंग कर लिया, पता भी सांस भी नहीं चला, बिकॉज द बॉडी हैज गॉट यूज्ड टू इट. That means you're mastering your body gradually. So go step by step, little by little. You'll come a long distance. So start your walk little by little every day, and you go for long walks. Marathons ban jayenge. So start small, but start a little timetable and small target. अब मैंने ना इसको ये पेज को समझ के नहीं उठना है. So mommy, can you help me? Yes. So mommy will help me. I remember मेरे छोटी बहन को मेरे डैडी कुर्सी के साथ बांध देते थे. When she would drive her tutor away, Papa used to tie her to a chair. Taki, you see, now you can't do it. If you do it, the parents, you can say, I'll tell the police. You've done this. But those days, I remember Daddy said, you are not, because the tutor has to come only for 40 minutes and is to go away. So tutor किस लिए आया? लेकिन that same person became world's leading clinical psychologist. But छोटी उम्र में she also needed help. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes the parents can help you. Sometimes somebody else can help you. You can take help also.
Okay, ma'am.
So start small and go bit by bit. Don't get anxious. Oh, doesn't matter. If you don't fail, you succeed. If 30 minutes, if you maintain 30 minutes also, you are succeeding gradually. And that is how you tell your mind, I've won, I've achieved, and you can give yourself a prize for it. It's called
Okay,
small
ma'am. And I
victory.
want to one from the mind that how it controls me now, that now I will try your way and now I will say that I have won from you, and finally I will achieve the freedom from it,
Yeah,
which
small
freedom
victories.
I want.
So celebrate small victories. Tell, I'm a small victory. Today I'm going to do this because I achieved this. So your mind is now, the negativity is diminishing and the positive confidence is growing. Done?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I will follow.
You're welcome. Now, Sarveshwar, what's your question?
Ma'am,
This is the same way.
ma'am, my question is how to remain positive all the time and delete negativity from life, and how to be motivated.
You see, I can explain to you how I learned also. But Saina will also tell you, wrap up after I go. We are answering your Q&A because I have my friend waiting. We are working on the book reading together. But I just wanted to say that my answer is the same. It's like, you know what, you are observed. Forget that you are listening to yourself. You forget that you're seeing yourself. You forget you're smelling yourself. You forget that you're speaking yourself. You forget that you are two and you're not one. You are listening to yourself. When you look at the mirror, who's looking at you? When you look at the mirror, who's looking at you?
I am looking
And we look
on.
at ourselves.
Look at yourself. That means you are two. You are looking at the mirror. You can look at your thoughts too. You are looking at thoughts. You can speak to the mirror. कि मेरे मन में ये आ रहा था. What do you think? The mirror will start answering. Means can become your own counselor. Aren't you in the virtuals? You become your own teachers. Today in virtual schooling, haven't you become your own teachers?
Yes,
Aren't you
ma'am.
self-teaching? Aren't you self-researching? Aren't you self-learning? Aren't you?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
become
Yes.
your own teachers.
Yes.
Similarly, when you have your thoughts, and some of them are very negative, और मैं नहीं कर सकता, ये मेरे बस का नहीं है, मैं तो निकम्मा हूं, दूसरे मेरे फ्रेंड ज्यादा हैं, तो टेल योर माइंड, तो तू बदल भी तो सकता है. अब उसने वो अच्छा है तो उसने कोई काम किया होगा ना, तू भी ऐसा कर. तूने अगर उसकी नकल लगानी है ना, तो उसकी मेहनत की नकल. व्हाई डोंट यू टॉक टू योरसेल्फ? इट्स कॉल्ड सेल्फ टॉक, ऑटो टॉक, auto listening, auto talk. So every time you get into a negative thought, ask yourself, why am I thinking like this? You are two. And in mind psychology, only one thought can stay at a time. To push that negatively, you have to bring a positive. It will be pushed out. If you want to remain the negative, then you keep making it negative, it will stay. But if you want the negative to be pushed out, bring another positive thought and push it, which means talk to yourself, listen to yourself, see yourself, see, hear, think, watch. It's being self-witness. I'm not giving the word meditation because meditation sometimes looks to you distant, or it's only for elderly, or it's boring, or it's quiet. मेरे से नहीं होता है. All right, वो बाद की बात. But you can even look at yourself, meditate with your eyes open. What is meditation? Meditation is quietly eyes within and observe yourself. But here you can even hear yourself while talking. And then you hear yourself, oh, I told lies today. Oh, I did a false smile. Or I didn't do the right thing. It tells you inside. Listen to your conscience. So it's a self-observation. So once you welcome self-observing, hey, look, if I do this, my time tells me, why are you pinching yourself? Oh, ma'am, I keep pinching. But my mind is also telling me, why are you pinching? Why are you hurting? Why are you hurting? So hurt. My mind tells you hurt. Why are you hurting? So I'm listening. Why am I hurting? So I have to stop hurting. So mind will tell you, stop hurting. So listen to your own mind. It answers your own self. It's your slave, not your master. Mind is your slave, not mind yours, but you allow it to decide for yourself, that you become enslaved. So it's a very, very interesting monkey. It's a trickster. So you have to understand the tricks. When it gives you negative thought, it's tricking you. So you become your master. Say, I know you're tricking me. I'm not getting into this negativity. I'm your master. Replaced. I can do this. Who are you think? So you can talk to yourself. It's called auto-suggestion. Or write your thoughts. Open a diary. Write your thought. Today I thought this. I thought this. I thought this. Now, why should I think like this? Why don't I control this? Why can't I negative it? Okay, next time this thought comes, I'll not do it. So speak to yourself in a book, in your own diary. You can write your own diary or a blog, your own page. Type it or write it. It's up to you. So before you sleep, every day assess yourself. Which are the negative thoughts you got? And start striking them out. Okay? Be your own teacher, your own witness, your own
Yes,
listener.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Amanpreet. Amanpreet, where are you, Aman? What's your question? People discourage us when we are progressing.
Yes,
How do
ma'am.
we- Yeah. Your question is?
Yes. Ma'am,
your
there are
question?
many demotivators in our life. How to ignore them?
If they are the word is discouraging them, then they are not your friends. They're not your friends. If that discouragement, you have to reject it, because you have to believe. Again, I'm coming back to you. All about mind management. You teenagers is all about mind management. You teenagers need to learn. I used to do auto-suggestion. I used to keep a day diary, and I used to speak to myself in the chapter saying, my dear friend, I didn't write to you 2 days ago, till 2 days. Sorry, please excuse me. During these 2 days, I did the following. I'm sorry, I didn't do this following right. I used to write it. Then I didn't have a computer. And I used to write, and I used to say, my dear friend, I wrote. So don't worry if somebody may read it. Keep it safe. But that's your personal talk. So if somebody is discouraged, you write down, he said this. Ask yourself, was it right? No, I reject it. And it should not affect me. So you have to tell your mind, if he's, oh, tu to kuch nahi kar sakti, tu to ye ban bhi nahi sakti, achha tujhe tere aage dusre like, tell your mind, I will prove them wrong. Instead, say, I will prove them wrong. Instead, I will start doing the following. And once they start seeing the effort in you, maybe the same family members will start saying, बहुत अच्छी है, अरे बदल गई है, ये बहुत पढ़ने लग गई है, तो बड़ी सोचने में लायक हो गई है, इसमें पता नहीं क्या बदलाव आया है, ये भी बोलेंगे. So तुम क्या करो, start proving them wrong. When I was running the prison as IG prison, तो many prisoners said, मैम हम तो आपके साथ आपका कहना मान के हम पढ़ भी रहे हैं, मेडिटेशन भी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन लोग तो हमें कहेंगे ये तो वही है, ये तो वही है, ये तो फिर से चोरी करेगा, ये फिर से करेगा. तो आई सेड, कोई बात नहीं, जब तक तुम अपना कॉन्डक्ट नहीं बदलोगे, वो आप में विश्वास नहीं करेंगे. आपको उनका विश्वास जीतना है. क्या करके? ये नहीं कह के लड़के, हाँ मैं तो नहीं करूंगा, मैं सीख के आया हूं. आप ये करोगे, अच्छा ठीक है, जो आज आप बोल रहे हैं आपकी मर्जी, लेकिन जो आप बोल रहे हैं वो होने वाला नहीं है. By showing your own behavioral change by your own self. So I told them, prepare yourself. थोड़ी देर आपको होगा negativity, वो देंगे, लेकिन ज्यादा देर नहीं होगा when your pattern of behavior changes. या अपने mind को बोलो, I'll prove them wrong. ये शायद जानते नहीं है. They're ignorant because they don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes you show what you're doing. Sometimes you don't show what you're doing. How would they know? That's why they discourage you. But you should not take that discouragement to heart. On the contrary, turn their discouragement into a challenge for you to do better. By resolve, personal discipline, habit changes. Okay. Now, any other left? Anyone left? I think done. Saina, you can do a wrap up now. I can go back to my work.
Ji, Mami. Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy
ma'am,
Diwali
for giving
once
your
Thank you, ma'am.
precious
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
see you again. Okay.
This
ma'am.
was, I think, for me, one of the toughest sessions, because here I was talking to children who actually only wanted to talk to you. So
my
here
God.
I was relating to kids. My whole mind was only on getting a smile on their face. So I'm glad you
But
came
thank you,
and
Anna, for standing up to me, because standing for me, because I could continue. I can return to work
Mommy,
with much more.
I'll always do that.
You always
Thank you
do.
for coming.
Lots of
Thank
love. That's what daughters do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Daughters are always standing by.
Thank you, Mommy.
Lots of love
For
to you
me,
and all
them,
of you children.
yes, thank you.
And your
Thank
team for bringing them all together. Your
Yes.
entire demonstrative learning team of
Thank you.
Shakira and Shivani and
Surya Kala, Sabri,
Surya Kala and
Sujata,
Sumit and
Sujata,
oh, I forget all the S's.
and
And
Asha.
Asha Gupta. So,
Yes.
Bete, this is the team behind you which works to bring you all together.
Ji.
So, wish you well. And Saina will explain to you. You'll be part of a WhatsApp group for mutual nutrition, for keeping connected. All right? Good luck.
Ji. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Children, I am so happy to see you smiling, because that was my main concern during this session, to get your energy levels up. Now, to conclude, to sum it up, Beta, you've asked Mummy a lot of questions. I'm just going to add a bit to it, see, and you think about all that we've shared with you. आप सब decide करो, who do you want to be? What kind of a life do you want to live? What kind of a life do you want to live? Who do you want to be in your career, in your personal relationships, as a friend, in your personal space, in your habits, in your school, as a student, at home? Decide करो आपको क्या चाहिए, आप खुद को कैसे देखते हो, and start doing everything that supports that life. It will always keep you motivated. It will not let you slacken up, because आप रोज अपने आप से पूछोगे, ये जो मैं कर रहा हूं या मैं कर रही हूं, does this support the kind of life I want to live? Am I feeling good about it? That emotion will help you rise up above a lot of things. And beta, negativity, chaos, conflict, confusion, you can't one day get up and say it doesn't exist. It does exist. You have to rise above it. जब आपकी प्रायोरिटी होगी पीस ऑफ माइंड, आप अपने तरीके ढूंढोगे टू राइज अबव दैट नेगेटिविटी. जब आपकी प्रायोरिटी होगी टू लीड द करेक्ट काइंड ऑफ लाइफ, you will rise above the negativity. People are going to talk one way or the other. End of the day, reflect. Think about what people have said to you. उसमें से जो सीख सकते हो सीख लो. उसमें से क्या पता कुछ अच्छा निकले, सीख लो. अगर कुछ चीज बहुत ही नेगेटिव है, क्रिटिकल है, लेट इट गो. बट स्वागत हर चीज का करो, रिफ्लेक्ट करो. उससे आप सीखोगे टू रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन योरसेल्फ, reflect on your emotions. You will start learning how to do things for your own self. आपने खुद के लिए आगे बढ़ना है. आपने खुद के लिए ये तय करना है कि आपको किस किस्म की जिंदगी जीनी है और कैसा बनना है अपने जीवन में. ये आपको खुद के लिए करना है. There is nothing out there to prove. You have to prove it to your own self. So with that thought, we will conclude today's session. I am so happy Mummy joined us, and I could see all of you smiling. Now you will be joining a WhatsApp group जहाँ हमारे सारे बच्चे हैं पहले के sessions में. You will have lots of friends, so make new friends and share all your learnings. ठीक है? And hold on to your Diwali rituals, hold on to your family rituals, your customs. They add so much color to your life. Okay? Ma bless you. Jai Dhari Ma to all of you. Now we will call our demonstrative learning team, and while they will join us while you leave the screen, beta. Lots of love to you, and have a blessed year ahead. Have a blessed year ahead. Jai Dhari Ma to you. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take care. Lots
Jai
of love.
Dhari Ma. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, bache. Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy
ma'am.
to see you all
Thank you,
smiling
ma'am.
fondly. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank you. Thank you.
ma'am, belated happy Diwali to you.
Thank you, mere bache. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your wishes. Sumit, we'll get
Excuse me,
we'll
ma'am?
get our yes, yes. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, I have made poster on freedom fighter.
Show, please show. Please show, Aman. Please show it. Wonderful. Ki likhiya hai? I am not being able to. What have you written? What have you
Ma'am,
written
give
on
me
the
blood. I will.
blessed? You give your best. You all will give your best.
Thank you.
You will all be the change you want to see in the world. You will all be the change you want to see in the world. We're going to do it for our own self. Blessed, Aman. Thank you. Somebody else is any other child made anything else? You want to show anything? Okay. Lots of love. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. And you're going to do
Thank
it
you,
for
ma'am.
your own self. You're going to do it for your own self. खुद के लिए बनो जो बनना है, खुद के लिए, खुद को पहचानो, खुद के लिए बनो. जय धारी माँ बच्चों. Take care. Take care. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you. Sumit,
Thank you,
can
ma'am.
our DL team join us, please? Take care. Lots of love. Lots of love. Jai Dhari Ma. Lots of love. Jai Dhari Ma. Lots of love to you. Khush raho. Take care. Thank you, Surya. Thank you. Thank you, Sujata.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a wonderful session.
It was a wonderful session, but it was a challenge getting a smile on their faces.
You have very big shoes to fill.
I was more worried about their just bringing a smile on their face, just getting their energy levels up. They were so disappointed when they got to know ma'am is not joining. I think that was the concern. But all went blessed with Ma's Kripa. All went blessed. And I'm glad Mummy could join us. I'm glad Mummy could join
I sent her a message.
Yes, sir. Glad Mummy could join us. Wonderful.
I said, please, just for the kids 5 minutes.
Yeah, I
sent
know,
her.
because that was a promise. They had to, we just short them. Wonderful. ठीक है. Thank you, Surya. Thank you, Sumit. Shakira couldn't join us. Shakira and Sabri couldn't join us.
Surya, you're on mute. Suryakala, you're on mute now.
Surya, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Surya,
ma'am.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. We get ready for our next session now. Thank you. Yes. Take care. Take care. Lots of love. Lots of love. Thank you. Jai Dharma. Thank you. Sumit, we'll end the live session. We'll end the live session. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll end the live session. We'll end the